Welcome back again to DreamWorks Creatives Design Creatives. Thank you so much for the support that you're showing to this channel. Thank you for following the tutorials that we've been taking you through. The motivation and the spirit is so high. Thank you so much for the support and actually the subscriptions and the views that you dearly give to this channel. And today we are going to talk about designing a political flyer, designing a political flyer template. That's what we're gonna talk about. And this will especially feature to or attract the politicians who would also like to know how their flyers would be looking like, especially when they are doing their elections, and they will be looking at the things that they will need in their flyers. And definitely flyers are used to enhance awareness or increase the level of awareness to the public for those who are vying different positions in the public offices. So today I felt like just move outside the normal way of doing things and bring in this flyer so that you can have a look at what is actually mostly needed in a flyer. So let me label my flyer. Let me call it political flyer template for political flyer template. So sorry, I think I didn't write the right word. Template. Cool. Let's pick up frame. Let's have a simple one, a square. Let's have a 1080 by 1080. Cool. See, this is a bigger thing, eh? So let's reduce it so that we can work within something that we can see. So now this is now the frame. You want to tell people that you are actually the person they are looking for, and actually you are the person who will bring change in that environment. And you want to show them that given that chance, you're going to be different from all the other guys. You're going to bring development to the people. So you need to market yourself. You need to create a strategy that will put you in the best position possible. And to do that, you need to devise various means. You need to look for creativity. You need to look for people who have innovations, and you need to show people that even those who don't read or who don't have the ability to read can see a photograph or an image and can easily say this looks nice, and by the looks only this guy will just vote for you, and they will relate the good look with the good look of the work that you will give to the people. So some people don't actually read or wait to have your manifesto or so many things, but they actually look at what you really are you serious about what you're doing. So to start off, let's see. I'm trying to imagine what we can put in our canvas. I'm trying to imagine what we can put in our canvas. Remember, there are a few things that needed for you to come up with a good flyer. For you to come up with a good flyer, one, you need to provide a very nice looking photo. The photo should be 5 megapixels and above. Don't give a photo that looks blurred, or a photo which is not good looking. You need to be very presentable. You need to look at you need to go and have a good photo that is looking more presentable, a photo that is actually giving out 1,000 words to those who actually get a look at it. So you have to provide yourself, you have to provide the flyer with a photo. Actually, it's like 50% of your flyer should actually have your photo. 50%. Some people may not be knowing you and would like to know you. So for you to be well known by people, you need to provide a good photo, number one. And number two, that photo should take almost half of the flyer. So we will divide our frame into two. We will divide our frame into two. So I will do this. I will take a box and I will put it inside there, and then I will create it. Is 1080 by 1080. Let me see. So number one thing is a good photo. It should be 5 megapixels and above. Number two, you must provide your slogan in your flyer. Let's have a photo here. Let's think. I will not get a photo from my local machine, but I will try and see if I can get one from Unsplash or Pexel. So let's see if the Unsplash, they have a decent photo. Yes, I think that one is cool. all right. Now look at this image. Look at that image. The guy has presented himself. He's looking at you, the voter, and he wants your votes. He's looking, actually, he's waiting for your votes. Is well postured, though the image is not very well aligned. It's not aligned at the center. It's not at the center itself. The background is somehow hidden, but we can still remove this background. We can still decide to remove the background and have our own background. Remember, this is practice. This is lesson 18. We're practicing. We're trying to come up designs, different things that people in the market want to have. So I think I have removed the background. I have removed the background, and I can decide to have the color of the party. Remember, most of the parties have different colors. They may have 2, they may have 3 or 4. So for us, let's see, let's have a background. Let's have a background. And I think for this one, I think this one, we are going to actually have something that is going to be different. So first, before that, let's get to the next part. Now we have removed the background, let's come to the next part. Now you can see the guy is looking at you, he wants your votes, and the picture is very clear and good looking. Here on the right side, we can decide to have another rectangle. Can decide to have another rectangle or something like that. Then we may decide to have some adjustments. We decide to have some adjustment. Sorry. Just trying to think outside box. Just trying to think, huh? So we may say we may have this have a different color. We may fill it with blue. Let's see, bluish color. And then here we may say, we may write say, let's increase the font to 72. I like Poppins, let me use that. Good. May say 2022. Let me have it white. Let me change to white. Then I bring it here. Let me have it bold. Nice. So 2022, let me keep it at the center. 2022, we have something like it. Election. (2022) something like this. So now 2022 here, this arrow here will take you to the name of the person that you want to the name of the person that you want to have. Let me turn this guy to this side so that I can be looking at the, so that you can look at the flyer on the flyer side, so that you can be looking at what actually is written on the other side. Cool. Now, so this is 2022 election. You can write something here. You can say vote, and then you need to be unique, you need to be creative. Don't just write vote. So here we can say, we can have vote. Let's see vote. Let's see vote. How do we put vote? Vote. can I have my pen? Yes, I can have my pen and draw something. Let's see. Here we have vote. Let me give it a stroke of 10. Stroke of 10. 10 is 10. Okay, no, 15. We give it a stroke of 15, and then 15 is also too small. Let me see, 25. And then let me put the corners round. Let me have these corners round. Then let me stretch this. Let me stretch this a bit, somewhere there. I think this is okay. Then I will need to have it. I'll need to take it there. Need to take it there. Then I can change the color to white. Then I can write vote. Something like that, but still I may need to I think sorry, let me lock this so that it doesn't keep on moving. So let me pick this let me group this so that it is one thing. Now when you say vote, here down you need to provide the names of that person that actually you saying vote for. So here this is a V, which is a tick that will indicate that this is the right guy. So make the voter see that this is actually this right, Mr. Right, who we want to vote for. So that is 2022 election vote. Here you can come and create a name. You can come down here and create a name. Let me change the color so that no, I don't want that. I want this. Good. So 2022 election vote. We call him. Let's call him James White. James White. James White. And then here down we can put in brackets. Can put in brackets, and then we write the the title or the position that James White is actually looking for. So you can write vote James White which state, which constituency. You can think of a constituency. You can think of let's say Bondeni Bondeni constituency. So let's reduce this. Vote James White, Bondeni constituency. So I think we need to have a third color apart from blue, white, and that background that we will change. So I think here we can have a different color. I think with this we can change the color to red, good red, and then we can decide to organize this to say, for example, let me have this grow. Let me grow this so that I can show you where I will place it. People need to see that you really want to vote for people really want to see that you really want them to vote for you. So you need to provide something bigger. So that's what I thought. Remember, I'm just trying to create it. So I don't have a sketch, and of course you need to have a sketch for that matter. So vote should come here, vote, and then I think I can increase the vote or the word vote. I can even provide I need to make it look more appealing. Let me give it some white space. I need to make it more appealing. I can decide to have some stars here and all that. Let's see how that looks. Can decide to drop one star there and reduce it, and then give it a white. Is one star enough? No, it's a star is a representation of something that we can aim for, something that is higher. We can aim for. Can we have another one? Yeah, we can have another one, another star, maybe a smaller one. And a smaller one again. Can drop it there. Let me see, how does that look? I think we can reduce this one too. cool. I think that is more appealing. The voter will be able to see the red tick. Actually, they will see the tick. They won't recognize the name vote, but later as they check through, they will see the O, T and E. Then they connect, oh, that's a V, not a tick. So the voter will be like, this guy is the one that we gonna give this office. So that's trying to be creative. We're just trying to be creative and think outside box. We may also decide to make this O, inside the O we give it a different another text or something else, but I prefer leaving it like that, simple. Now here down we've said vote James White Bondeni constituency, and then so here you can say, then you can say after James White Bondeni constituency, you can say for member of assembly, for member of assembly. So from there let's reduce this and see member of assembly. Let's see, let me see, and I reduce it, I scale it down. For member of assembly, so this guy will see vote, then the following thing is for that is vote James White Bondeni constituency for member of assembly. And then let me do a drawing of something like a ballot. Something like that. Good. Something like that. That's a ballot box. And then I can draw something inside here, a small box. Let me grow it, zoom it in. Let's see if I can draw it. Good. Let me place at the center. Then I need to draw something like a card that gets inside that opening. So my card will be not straight. Let me draw something that is direct. I think should be like that. something like that. Do you see that? Then I can decide to let's see. I think this one looks does it look small on the flyer? So we can fill this, we can use this fill, then we can change this, can change this to fill. We can fill that with white. Then we can make it larger. We can enlarge it so that it is quite visible. And then I can make this small element down here different color. Let me fill it with a different color so that it can be visible. I think I can fill it with red. Yeah, I think that's okay, but is this the red that we were using up there? I need to make sure that it's the one that we are using, so that we don't go for so many colors that are not going to make sense. And then I can give this a stroke, a bigger stroke of say 15. Nice. And then I don't know why this has a stroke. And then something happened here. I think I should give it a stroke of 2 so that it can be visible. So when the voter looks at that flyer, they want to see the person that they will vote for. Number 2, they will see the election dates or the year of election. And then number 3, they will see the name of that person. Then number 4, they will see the place of the voting area or the constituency to which this person would wish to have the votes from. And then they must specify what position of aspiration, what position do they want to vote for. So from there I think we are moving on well. I think this white, I need to change this white to something different. I think I will do some background. Let me fill this white with a different with the color that is somehow different. Brighter one, of course. Let's see how does that look. And then I need a background. I need a background that looks similar to this either white, but not white, this color, this blue is good. So I think I need a background of say this blue here. How does that look like? How does it look like? How is that? So we are not yet done. We still need to improve on something here. Down here you can bring in your slogan. Down here you can bring in your slogan. You can tell people what you are really actually want, what you really want to give to your people. What is that change? Is there any change? Is there any difference when you get when you get the position? What is it that you're going to do different from what other guys have been doing? So you need to give your audience, or the people you want, or the followers, you need to tell them something that they can say that this is the reason why we are voting for this person, or this is the reason why this person is better than all other aspirants. So you need to come up with something here. Need to come up with something here that may look more appealing. So let's see. So here down you may want to tell your followers or voters, you may need to have a slogan. You may need to tell let's think of a slogan, something that will help you achieve or get more following, get more votes. So here down, put your slogan. Say, tell your people, do this. Let's bring the message there. Let me get it. I think it's there. This needs some white space. Now tell people what you really want them, or what you really want to bring to them. Let's think of something people want the truth always. Yes, you can write this: people want the truth always. People want the truth always. People want the truth always. Then I give it white. Let me see what white will bring. Does it blend well with that blue? Yes. Let's see if I zoom it in. Oh, nice. Remember, with Figma, pixels are never compromised. So people want the truth always. That's the slogan. Definitely people would wish to have the truth. If you tell them, this is my direction, this is what I'm gonna do, there's so many promises that you tell people, they always wait for you to see whether you gave them or you are truthful about what you are saying. So that's a nice slogan. People want the truth always. Nobody will ever want to be lied. Nobody. So for me, I think that one looks more appealing. And then if you do have a website, don't put so many things on your political flyer or on that template. Don't put so many things. People are going different people have different activities to do. People are busy. They don't have time to be reading this. If you want people to get more information about your slogan, about yourself, about what you truly or what you really want them to do for you, what you do, you come up with a website. So you may decide to come up with a website, and then you place it there. You say www.voteforjames.com. voteforjames.com. So here here, let me change this color. Let me have this color. So you need to tell people whether you have a website, so that the many things that the voters may want to see, the many promises that you may have, the manifesto that you may be having or may be carrying with you, that manifesto may be put in a website. So people have no time to see your manifesto on flyers. Some people put manifesto on flyers, so many things, and they stick it on the wall. Definitely I won't have time to stand and start reading what you truly or what you really want people to see, what you really want people to know. You only need to bring in the idea that you want this and this and this position, and you truly or you want people to vote for you. And if you want people to vote for you, you only need, on this flyer, you only need to provide your image. You need to tell people what you really want. You want to vote for you want, and then show them the elections that you want this thing to happen. Tell them your names, tell them the position you want to be, tell them the constituency or the area of jurisdiction, and create something that will show you that you need that vote, you truly need that vote. And then give them your slogan, something like people want the truth always, or people always want the truth. I think people always want the truth is coming in better. And then if you have so many things or more information that you would wish that guy who will be in the house seated and want maybe to read something, you can have a website where you have everything encompassed together, everything put together, where you will tell people what you want to do, why should they vote for you, and so many other things. So for me, I think a flyer, a political flyer template should be something that is simple. And as a designer, and as I train those who are doing designs, you need to, when the client comes to you, you need to provide them with such information. You tell them this what you want me to put in this flyer won't come out very nice. It won't come out very nice. What I need is this, I don't need this, I need this, I don't need this. So talk to your client, and try to tell them that you don't need to they don't need to put so many things in the flyer. You need to have the simple your picture, and a few details, a few items there, the elections, and then the request for them to vote for you, your names, your constituency and the position you want to stand for, and then your slogan. Very important, your slogan. I think this slogan, I will give it I will want it to be italic. Let me see if it is italic, how it will look nice. Then I can increase the font to 40. See, let's see. Yes, yeah. So tell people your slogan, and then those other things that maybe you needed to have in this political, or to have in this flyer, maybe such things you will have them in the website. So I think that's it. I think we have exhausted. I think that's it. I think this is simple. The image is there, the information is there, everything is there. So simple. And as a designer, you need to be very creative. This is just a sample. If I was to be brought a flyer to design, or if my client was to come and want me to design them, I would have given them several options. I would have designed this and this and this, and then I sent them so that they may have a look. So let's see how the grid looks like. Remember, we have to align our data, so that I think this is okay. It is okay, only that this needs to move a bit. I think this needs to move a bit. Let me see. This needs to move a bit there, so that it doesn't go outside there. I think every other part is okay. This needs to be there. This is okay. It's in the right place. Where else? What else? I think this is okay. We can remove the grid. Everything looks okay. So I just wanted to actually take you through creation or designing a political flyer, so that if you're going through the tutorials that I have been taking you through, if someone approaches you after doing the tutorials or the lessons that I've taken you through, you will easily be able to design for them a flyer, and you will make your own cash. So I think I will leave it there. You go do some practices, do some thorough practice. I decided to just think outside the box and try and come up with something that maybe will be very important, especially towards elections, so that people can have a good look at it, and celebrate you for the designs that you will bring or the designs that you will create. And the person vying for this specific position may have a party, so they may decide to have the party logo somewhere like here. They can have the party logo somewhere like there, and they may decide to let me just have just put a sample somewhere there, and then let's fill it with white, and then give it the name logo. Give it the name just logo here, logo. Let me expand this logo. Let me increase this. Need to increase this circle. Then the logo should be at the center. The logo should the logo should be, let's give it this color, the red color. This really okay. Place it at the center. Can decide to have this circle. Can decide to have this circle have a stroke of, say, stroke of 10. Then we reduce the logo. Reduce the logo. Then we decide which is the best color for this blue here. So on this logo here, you can decide to fill this with this blue here. Cool. Then we can let me look it. You can have this. Can group it. Cool. So guys, thank you so much for the chance, this opportunity to actually present and design for you a political flyer template. I know as a designer there will reach a time when the politicians and everybody will be looking for you to design for them something that is decent, something that will not have so many things. And I believe this tutorial will help you design a political flyer template for your client. And thank you so much for your following. just have your good time and do some thorough practice, and I believe you're going to have a good time making the good you're going to have a good time doing the job that you most probably love the most. It's only through passion that you can do these things. So I believe and trust that when you practice and have that curiosity and the eagerness to actually understand this, you will learn, and within a period of 1 month everything will be set for you. I'm telling you, everything will be set for you. So do some practice every day. Even if you spend like 20 minutes doing the practice, as I said, you can always play back the video, the YouTube video, because every other time you forget, you can always refer and see what you actually missing and work on it. So I just wanted to do a simple flyer. If I had a client, I would have given them samples, so samples that they can choose from, samples that they can work on. So thank you so much. Thank you for your listening and following of the tutorials. I believe we will meet in the next lesson as we prepare. Prepare so much. Prepare. We are going to do something different from this. The previous lesson we were doing we were doing business cards, and then the other lesson we were doing curriculum vitae. If you didn't have the chance to have a look at my previous tutorials, you are at liberty to do that. You have the choice to go through the tutorials that I took you through, or I took other people, or I have taken guys through, so that you can memorize and understand the concepts of and the basic principles of design. Because from this one we are going to advance. We are now going to start creating designs for websites. Remember, Figma is mostly used for UI UX interface. So UI is user interface and UX is user experience. Basically that means that you need to create platforms that the users will be able to have a very smooth and good experience as they go through the application that you have designed. So we'll jump into creation of designs for websites. We will work on design for bloggers or a blog. We will also check on a vlog website. We will also check on a commercial website, that's a business website, and see how we can design it. We will also check on non-government organizations designs and have a try at working on them. We will try and see whether we can do different designs tailored for different institutions. And I believe as we finish up, we shall be very sharp on coming up with designs that companies and institutions would want to have. And then that other part that you may need to have as that other part that you may need, that part of development, we can still go through it, but at a future date. But before then, before we start building designs for websites and so on, I think in my next tutorial, in my next lesson, I will give you some assignment 3, so that you can improve on doing these things, and so that you can sharpen your skills. And then remember, at the end of this course there shall be a certificate for those who will actually want to have a certificate. So thank you guys, subscribe, like, comment and share. That's it. That's all I want from you, and have a nice time. See ya.